next stop in our Lao adventure is Luang Prabang. On the banks of the Great Mekong River, the longest river in Southeast Asia, Luang Prabang remained the royal capital of Laos until the Communist Revolution in 1975, with royal temples and palaces being maintained to this day, as you'll see in this video. Riding around the tourist centre of the city, you'll see a mix of beautiful French colonial architecture and traditional Laotian buildings, guest houses, cafes, and little restaurants. Each year, around about this time actually, I think we just missed it, but they have along the Mekong communities, they have boat races in Laos. As you can see on the pictures on the other side, it's a long tradition of racing these huge boats. I wonder what they're cooking over there. Maybe chestnuts? Or maybe they're smoking out the tree.
It's grilled rice. Grilled rice.
Oh, the flat, crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that they sold very popular. They sell.
The Lao People's Democratic Republic is a relatively large country when compared to its population, and it has an abundance of natural resources. It's a primary sector-based economy, mainly exporting things like minerals, timber, and agricultural products like coffee. In more recent years, Laos has invested heavily in hydroelectric programs, enabling the export of electricity to surrounding nations like China, Vietnam, and Thailand. The COVID-19 crisis nearly caused the Lao economy to collapse, due to extensive borrowing and inflation hitting as high as nearly 40%. Efforts have been successful in reducing inflation, which now sits at around 5%. However, it seems there's still a long path ahead for the country. It'll be really interesting to see how this country develops over the next few decades. Could we be seeing at China levels of development in the following century? Who knows? Buddhism is the most prominent religion in Laos, with nearly 60% of its population identifying as Buddhist. Oh, but didn't communists want to eradicate religion completely? How does that work? I hear you hardline Marxists say. Well, in actuality, the communist Lao government has welcomed Buddhism and pushed the compatibility of it with Marxism, due to both of the ideologies stating that all people are equal and that they have a shared aim to eliminate suffering. Doesn't look like a construction area. It looks like somewhere that would be nice to go and walk. Here we have a map of Luang Prabang. And we're just at the top here. Bamboo bridge, only in the dry season. I guess it's the wet season because there's no bridge there. Yeah, next to the great Mekong River. Oh yeah, we read up about that bamboo bridge, and apparently it's washed away during the wet season, which doesn't really bode well for its stability. Such beautiful little homestays, guest houses really, isn't it? Right on the side of the river. Ladies, old school. I bet that gets hot. Wow. Looks like a big reclamation project going on. Probably in the hopes of building up the riverbank. This is very cool though.